Hi there, Taurus. This is the Spirit Warrior with your fortnightly reading. It's a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest behind. The first column is your current energy, and the first card out is the Queen of Swords. Then we have the Moon card and the King of Wands. In the second column, it's your challenges. And we have the Temperance card, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. In the third row, it's your opportunities. And we have the Ace of Swords, the Fool card, and the Ace of Cups. In the fourth row, it's the possible outcome for the reading, and we have the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Now we'll draw one more card, which will be the overarching energy and the mystery card. So we'll put this here and we'll turn it over at the end of the reading. So the Queen of Swords can be improving clarity in your life. You can see the clouds are receding and now you're starting to see a clear path in life. But the Queen of Swords can be somebody in your life and they're quite direct and can have a sharp tongue. And so this person might make a visit into your life. It could be very interesting. The Moon card is uncertainty, unknown, and feeling as though you're in the murky pool. Life feels uncertain and you really don't know which way is up. But the universe is really saying now is the time to emerge from the murkiness and embrace the clarity of the Queen of Swords. And the King of Wands is a fiery, charismatic and entrepreneurial king. He is the go-getter of the tarot and he is out there making things happen. I should also add that there is 6 royalty cards in this reading. It can mean that people with these energies will enter your life in this week. The Queen of Swords is clarified by the 7 of Cups. The Justice card is clarified by, the Moon card is clarified by the Justice card, and the Death card clarifies the King of Wands. So the 7 of Cups is the universe saying there are many choices in your life. In fact, you might be spoilt for choices. There's so many choices you don't know which one to make. But of course, not all these choices are palatable. And so you need to use the improving clarity of the Queen of Swords to make a decision on what is the appropriate option for you in this life. And of course, these are just thoughts or dreams or fantasies. And so it's important that you pull them down from the heavenly plane or the divine plane to the earthly plane. The Justice card is a card of rebalancing. It suggests there's been some imbalance in your life, maybe even some injustice. And this says that life is starting to come back into equilibrium and you will receive your just desserts in life. And the Death card is saying there is something in your life that is no longer serving you. And this really is a card of regeneration. So as one door closes, a new door opens. And if we look into the third row, there are 2 aces plus the Fool card, which is an amazing sign of new beginnings coming in your life. In the second row, which is your challenges, we have the Temperance card, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armour, and he can represent new love. And we also have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So if you're looking for love, Taurus, it could happen in this fortnight. The Temperance card is a card of healing, rebalancing, and alchemy. So we have 2 cards of rebalancing here. So this says that as your life has been out of kilter, the Moon card, there's been a lot of uncertainty. Now your life is starting to settle down and you have the power of alchemy to turn your life from one thing into another thing. So that is from difficult situations to positive situations. This can be a major improvement for you. And the Queen of Cups is deeply in touch with her feelings, and she is saying, now is the time to follow your heart. The Temperance card is clarified by the Five of Cups. The Nine of Swords clarifies the Queen of Cups. And the Ten of Swords clarifies the Knight of Cups. So the Five of Cups is a card of disappointment. This man is crying over the spilt wine, and he's so obsessed with this loss that he can't see the possibility for the future in the Two Cups behind him. So this is pessimism over optimism. And the Nine of Swords is a recurring nightmare. There's something deep within your life. So it could be work, relationship, a friendship, it could be finances that is keeping you awake at night. It's just something you're really having trouble resolving. With it, but clarifying the Queen of Cups, it can say that the path to removing this stumbling block and finding the solution is to follow your heart, to follow the inner guidance and strength of your emotions. And the Ten of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Cups, says there's something that's dead, done and over with. And if we see it with the Knight of Cups, it can say that there may have been a relationship that you've been in and now it's done and dusted, and now the door is coming open for a new relationship. So this is about renewal. And you can see that the dark skies are receding and the light of the sun is coming over the horizon. So in the challenges, you can see that the universe is saying now is the time to adopt optimism over pessimism. Now is the time to follow your heart and move past what seems to be an immovable object in your life. And the Ten of Swords is saying something is dead, done, over with. And it could be this immovable object. It may finally be dead, done and over with, and now you're able to leave it behind. And this may bring renewal in the form of a new relationship into your life. In the opportunities, we have the Ace of Swords, the Fool card, and the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is new beginnings in our emotions. The universe is handing you a cup overflowing with love, joy and happiness. And this could certainly say that there is a really powerful new relationship on the way. The Ace of Swords is a card of truth, knowledge, wisdom, clarity and victory and success. So this says that you're able to use the sword to cut out those things in your life that are holding you back. Five of Cups, Nine of Swords, Ten of Swords. It's time to wield this lusty blade and exercise these things out of your life because they're doing you no good, Taurus. And this will bring victory and success. And the Fool card says you're ready to take a leap into the future. You're ready to take a leap away from this negativity. The Moon card, the Death card, the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Swords and the Five of Cups. Time to leave them at the top of the cliff as you leap into the future. So this third row really is an amazing sign of new beginnings in your life. There is a real renewal happening here for you, Taurus. The Ace of Swords is clarified by the Three of Swords. The Three of Pentacles clarifies the Fool card. And this is an amazing outcome, isn't it? We have the Ace of Wands clarifying the Ace of Cups. So indeed, the Three of Swords is a card of sorrow, loss, pain and suffering. And indeed, Taurus, it does seem there has been a fair amount of suffering in your life. The Ten of Swords can indicate the end of a 10-month or 10-year cycle. So this could be a really big renewal in your life as you turn the page. And the Three of Swords with the Ace of Swords says it's time to pull these swords out of your heart. It's time to exercise the pain and suffering, because if you linger too long on this, it makes you bitter. It makes you cranky and it makes you pessimistic, and it really is a handbrake on your life. So it's time to use the power of the sword to make a swift cut and remove these things from your life. The Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. It's about using the synergy of working together with others to build something masterful. So this leap into the future may require you to pull people around you. You know, if you're building something new, it may be a new business, or you could be entering a new job, because we have the Ace of Wands here, which is new beginnings in work and projects. That now may be the time to collaborate and use the inspiration and guidance of others as you take a leap into the future. And the Ace of Wands is a card of new beginnings, particularly in work and projects. And it could say that you're about to find the job position, business opportunity or project which you truly love. Because the Ace of Cups says your life will be filled with love, joy and happiness. And this really is an amazingly positive outcome for you, Taurus. In the last row, we have the Devil, the King of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. So the Devil is us being chained by the restrictions of our own thoughts. This is all the negative self-chatter and obsessions and addictions that we hold. And these are the things that hold us back in life. But of course, the chains are just loosely wrapped around the people's necks. And it does say that you can slip these chains easily. It's a matter of changing your mindset. It's a matter of choice. Are you going to be negative in this life, or are you going to be positive? And the King of Cups is the master of his emotions. And you can see the sea is swirling around his throne, but he still has the power and strength of heart to navigate a path through life. So there's some difficult things that may happen here, aren't there, Taurus? You know, with the ending of something in the Ten of Swords and moving past the Nine of Swords and the pain and loss of the Five of Cups and the loss and sorrow of the Three of Swords. There's a lot of negative emotion that's flowing here. And the King of Cups says you have the inner strength and power to chart a path through all this negativity and come out the other side. And the Knight of Wands is a risk-taking knight. He is energized and he's ready to charge into unknown lands. So this is a beautiful partner for the Fool, isn't it? It says, now is the time to take some risk. Now is the time to be adventurous. Now is the time to be out there and discovering life. The Devil is clarified by the Eight of Wands. The Tower card clarifies the King of Cups, and the Magician clarifies the Knight of Wands. So the Eight of Wands is an acceleration of life. It's really saying that as you clear these negative energies and start to be more adventurous and use the positive new beginnings energy of all the aces, that life will accelerate and life will start to look a whole lot more positive. The Tower card is a card of regeneration. It's saying that indeed these situations that of loss, pain, and pessimism have to go. They are undermining the foundations of your life. And it says that you do have the strength of the King of Cups to navigate past these situations. But these can be an epiphany or an aha moment. So you may get inspiration and guidance as to which way to travel. But if you don't take the opportunity and use the strength of the King of Cups, the universe will rearrange your life in a possibly quite violent manner. So that could be an end of a relationship, end of a job. It could be some sort of financial trauma. So it really is important to use the power of the King of Cups here to navigate a new path in life. And the magician is the master creator. And the universe is saying, as you take this new leap and use all this amazing new beginnings energy of the aces, that you have all the tools to create the life that you truly deserve and desire. So it's a really powerful outcome for you, Taurus. We'll turn over the mystery card, and it's the Hangman. And the Hangman has been tied to the tree of knowledge, and he's contorted himself into all sorts of different shapes so he can get a different perspective on life. And this is what the universe is saying here. The underlying message of this reading is, now is the time to have a different perspective of life, not a perspective that is tinged by negativity and things that no longer serve us and recurring nightmares and loss and pain. Now is the time to have a perspective which is driven by the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. And this is a powerful message. Now is the time to embrace new beginnings. And this is also driven by the Fool card. There is a lot of new beginning energy here, and you really need to embrace it, Taurus, and make something really happen in your life. If you've been waiting for a time to do something that will really change your life, now is the time. The Hangman is clarified by the Star card. Now that is a beautiful ending. So the universe is saying, as you embrace a new perspective in life, as you embrace all this powerful new beginning energy, your dreams and wishes will come true. It is the wish fulfillment card. Wow, Taurus, what a reading. I hope you liked that reading. Give me a like and subscribe so you can catch me next time. I send you much love, joy, peace and happiness. And this is the Spirit Warrior signing out. Ciao.